These are just handmade sketchbooks. Put cardstock paper in them, hole punched them, put them in there. And over here I have some more cardstock paper, probably a couple thousand of them there. I just bought a lot of those at Walmart, or I bought them online. And those are the sheets of paper. I take these and I cut them in half, and I make them into half size. So then I have even more. I probably have 6,000 in total of them if I cut those all in half. Then over here I have my mixed media paper, and underneath it I have different kinds of paper. I've got Bristol, and then I've got more Bristol paper, and then I have more mixed media over here. Underneath it I have, I'll show you what else I have underneath. I'll go ahead and show you that. This is mixed media. Bristol. More Bristol. More Bristol paper. I had a lot of that. A lot more than I thought. Here's colored pencil. Strathmore. Then this is canvas pad. Sketch. This is just like one of my big cheap sketchbooks for when I'm not really doing anything major, just want to kind of make something. Then here I have mixed media, mixed media, mixed media, tone tan, tone gray, cold press watercolor, pastel, colored pencil, drawing, heavyweight drawing, artigan paper, pastel, and Canson. Then up here I have a couple of sketchbooks. Just got this one a couple weeks ago. Then I'll show you guys what's here with all of these. Small sketchbook. This is just a sketch pad. Sketchbook. Bristol. This is heavyweight vellum drawing. Heavyweight vellum drawing. Those are just little index cards I have. I do smaller drawings on it, just a little doodle if I want to use my really small pens for it. Heavyweight sketch. More sketching. Sketch diary. Another sketch. One of my bigger sketchbooks. A lot of paper in that. 100 sheets of paper. I have here. Keep everything organized. More sketch and drawing pad. And then up here I have my larger sketchbooks with some bigger paper that I have. And as you come over here, I've got some paints. I have all organized. Smaller paints, bigger paints, big brushes, small brushes, palette knives, acrylic brushes, watercolor, oil. Those are good for watercolor. Workable fixative, linseed oil, little containers for my paint, wood glue, tape measure. Yeah, that's lots of brushes. Paint thinner. And down here I have more cardstock, different colors. Like a black, then like an ivory, and then a gray. And then down here I have some pastels and colored pencils. And this is some of my charcoal sets, charcoal pencils, and yeah, lots of pastels in here. Mini artist. I bought that a couple months ago from a lady online. Oil pastels. And yeah, this is all just pastels and all of this here. Colored pencils, charcoal, and then more colored pencils. Color soft set. Derwent Academy set. And then I have this here. Lots of colored pencils, so I've definitely got a large variety of colored pencils. And I don't really use colored pencils that much. I'll probably get into it more often. Just been doing a lot of pen recently, and these are really good. They don't make the Prismacolor like they used to. They changed the way they make them a little bit. I have to have everything organized. It has to go back what it was. That's how I have it. Have everything set a certain way. It has to be organized. And then this here is some more graphite pencils. Some of these. And then down here I have a lot of stuff for paints. I have Mod Podge, and there's some paints over here, and logo tags, spray paint. These are bottles I use. I just put water in. I use it for spraying canvas, or if I'm doing watercolor, I'm gonna add some water. And tacky glue. This is my box of random stuff. I have measuring tools and glue. I kind of store all my random stuff in this box, but to whatever I can't really have this organized all that well. And then over here in the corner I have my big rolls of paper, and just put those over there. I was working on a big drawing with that. I had to finish that up one day. That one's going to take a long time to finish. And then, when I back up, I'll show you guys my largest collection here of all of my pens and some of my pencils and markers. Some paints, oil paints, watercolor, acrylic. So let's go ahead and start with the pens. Now, these are all of my big ballpoint pens. got red, blue, black. I've got some of those micron pens, 0.5s, different sizes. Sharpies, those are the fine point. And then actually those are the ultra fine point. And then these are the fine point. More Sharpies, gel pens, and I've got all kinds of different gel pens in there. And then this is some of my other Sharpie pens and everything. And then this is some more of the big pens. These are all ballpoint, but they're mostly the Crystal brand, and there's some Papermate pens in there as well. Then over here is more of my Sharpies, the bold points, or the ones that the chisel tip and everything on them. Colored pencils I've organized. I put them in these little containers. I think whenever I'm done using these containers, instead of throwing them away, I just use them to put my stuff in. And then here's some of my pencils, markers, and these are all the Sharpies I have in here. More markers in this. I'm gonna store all my random ones in this container here. And then here I have some more pencils. Those are charcoal vine. Lamy Safari fountain pen. Some of my business cards, and that is for my glass dip pen. It's a ink block, and you just put it into the grinding stone and make your ink. And there's my Noodlers ink here. Some of my drawings, and there's the dip pen I bought. It's a glass one. And this here is all of my inks for these here. They're isograph pens. I just have all my inks I put into them. And here's the different tips to them for the pens. I got the smaller ones in case they wear out. And then that's all those. I'll show you over here. These are like crayons, and then erasers. Down here I have watercolor paint, and this is, I was going to carve something into that. And then underneath there I have if I can get it open, I'll show you. It's just another little set of different colored pencils, chalk and pastel and everything in that. Oh no, I've got to reorganize this now. They kept falling off the top of that. They would not stay together. And here I have some more paints. So yeah, that's my main area where I have all my drawing supplies in my living room. So let's go ahead and check out my other area that I have where I keep all of my canvases and some paint. So I have here in this closet some of my paints, Pittsburgh Ultra, and that's what I use to make some stuff for my canvases. Sandpaper, and then it's a face mask for painting. Some of my paintings I've done. And then this here is my canvases. I have 16 by 20, a small one, and then I have here some smaller ones, different sizes, and up there I have some plates that I spilled watercolor on and everything. And these are masonite boards that I use. I have them cut and I just paint on those. I have back there some paint buckets, and these are some boards I have for something I'm gonna do with. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with those, but probably use them to paint on or something like that in the future. But yeah, that's my closed area of my canvases. And this here I have a large canvas, 36 by 48. Behind it I've got big pieces of cardboard I use to draw on. So yeah, that's my drawing setup and my supplies. If you have any questions about any of it, just let me know. And yeah, I'm probably going to add a little bit more to my collection. Anything that's on sale or anything I'm thinking about getting, I'll definitely pick it up. But I like trying different supplies and getting different things and see what I can create with different mediums and different types of pencils and charcoal and pastels. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day.